What's up, guys? We're back again with the new best log bait deck in Clash Royale. The ranked 6 and 7 player in the world is using the exact same deck. He's beating top pros so bad that he had the time to level up an entire new account using this deck. This deck's all-out barrage of bait melts away your opponent's defenses and bashes their mental. By endlessly spamming wall breakers, Princess at the River, and a variety of fast-moving goblin cards, the opponent will always be on the back foot, stressed out and forced to play perfect to be able to defend. And when they make a mistake, it's easy to capitalize on the chaos and deal a ton of damage. Every card in this deck is like a glass cannon, capable of doing a ton of damage. So if opponents don't have a quick cleanup, they'll find themselves in an instant loss. Let's barrel into some games to bait out some logs and assert dominance. And big barrel up to everyone that's using credit code SirTag, making this channel possible. So we are playing against someone with an Expo in the banner, and hopefully we can expose Expo as an annoying deck. We want to be able to destroy it as quickly as we possibly can if that's going to be the case. And by the way, Hypno is running Dagger Duchess, interestingly enough. I'm surprised that he does that. Most people are going to be playing the Princess Tower. So I guess he's running Dagger Duchess so he can go aggressive and all in and then like just not defend an archer, right? Like the archer is gone. We don't have to worry about that. And because he's spamming so aggressively with this deck, apparently the opponent won't be able to have enough elixir to really capitalize in the face of the Dagger Duchess. Obviously, the Dagger Duchess is awful the later the game gets and the more units your opponent has on the map. So if they have a big beatdown deck, it's not ideal. However, if you can make them not have enough elixir to afford their beatdown push because you're spamming all the time, that's why this deck works. Also, we go and connect with Tesla. Wow, that was huge. Oh, missed the fireball. No, he didn't do that. But the Valkyrie should be able to tank, and we don't get any damage. That felt bad, man. But the cool thing is we can Ice Spirit ahead, so then even if he has like a unit, our wall breakers won't end up dead. They should connect to the tower. Let's go. All right, I'm going to be the most obnoxious person on this planet and cycle Princess at the River. And then anything that he drops goes directly into the Dagger Duchess. And single elixir, that's a huge positive elixir trade for us. Because the Knight's gone, that's not going to get any damage. And then we can get a Goblin Gang down here to play ping pong, throwing more units at him that he has to respond to. He's going to fireball on him. It's a lot of elixir that he's wasting. So, you know what? We could Evo Valkyrie, drop the real Goblin Barrel there, and then have the fake one on the left. And I think that's going to be our best bet. So I think the reason why this is going to work is he's probably going to log the right, and then the fake one is going to ruin him. We'll see if that works out. Oh my gosh, the fake one. It's Faker. It's microing on the tower. Look at that, guys. He's crying as he's dying, and that's why this deck works so well. They always log one side, and then they don't have elixir for the other one, especially when you're spamming so aggressively with the deck. Like I'm in a Princess right now. He has to force all of his elixir on the right-hand side, and then he has nothing for the left. So he just drops his Knight way later, and now he's kind of a hater. So he's going to Expo. Oh, you know what? I said we wanted to expose Expo as the most obnoxious deck in the game, and going to lock into my tower, so it is going to be proven true, but maybe? Oh, both wall breakers connected. You know, if it was like the Goblin Demolisher, where even if it dies, the explosion does damage, it would make more logical sense, but it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to make us a W out here. I'm going to go in for a Goblin Barrel, and then I think we can go Dart Goblin and snipe the Tesla and the Expo. Hopefully we can hit the Expo first, and we do. Very nice. Killing that Expo without locking into the Tesla is insane. Like, the Tesla is still on the map, and it is a problem for us, but it's not the end of the world, because it will eventually die. Maybe we can keep our Expo counters alive. That Princess is still thriving. We can go for a Dart Goblin off to the side, because he's going to have to log, and the Dart Goblin will be able to kill the Expo. Perfect placement. Pinpoint accuracy for us. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect that to work so well. Now the Goblin Barrel in the tower is gonna get countered. This guy's playing super well. Like, this guy is no slouch. He does kind of get slouched over here if he fireballs, because he doesn't have that much elixir. We're wall breakers, goblins, Goblin Gang on the other side. Oh my gosh, he dropped his Goblin Barrel counter with the freaking log there. He's gonna get logged out of this game real quick. Please just give me a little bit more damage. We're in a Dart Goblin at the River. I don't think he has the mechanics. I don't think he's got it. No, he's good. He's actually pretty talented at the game to be able to stop that. Most people, like when they're down elixir, won't be able to afford or scrounge together enough stuff to stop you. They go Goblins on the other side, Ice Spirit, and throw another Goblin Barrel. He's going to have to go in for more small spells and cheap cards to defend, and he just can't. Even though he's got Fireball, one of the fastest cycle decks in the game, he's super struggling right now. We're a Princess of the River to be obnoxious, and that might lock. If it did, we would have won. It's unfortunate it didn't work, but he's going to have to go Tesla, so that's gonzo. I do think we want to go Dart Goblin because that's going to force out a bunch more elixir. And we can go for a Goblin Barrel a little bit further back. This is hilarious how he's staying in the game, but he's not in the game. You guys notice that he has to... Oh! Okay. Now he's actually out of the game. Very fun stuff. Yeah, he was perpetually on the back foot, playing in our playground, and then we bullied him out of the game. And we're starting off pretty strong today at 6-1. Right after the last video, we're recording another one a couple days later, and we got to max out this account. You know, I need to get to 9,000 trophies, and every card we earn counts. With 2 more wins, we'll be able to unlock our lucky drop too, which is going to be massive. Every time I record, I always get good luck, so hopefully it happens here too. Yo, Mihal, what's up, my guy? So we're gonna go in for a princess here, and apparently he is from India. Very cool place. I want to be able to travel around the world. I think that, you know, if I'm able to explore and just adventure around in areas that I haven't been, I gain new experiences and I gain things that I'll never forget. Like if I'm living inside the Clash Royale arena inside my home, you know, everything kind of blends together. But when you get out in the real world and you're able to like pet camels like I did pretty recently. If you guys haven't followed my Instagram, SirTagCR, I basically post a ton of stuff, whatever I'm doing in my life, wherever I travel. But yeah, it's huge. It's fun being able to explore the world and be like, hey, I have a lot of things that I'll never forget for the rest of my life. Now back to the Clash Royale arena where we are ready to bash our opponent with wall breakers and pulling back the knight so then he has to drop more units to fight. Also, definitely want to go in for Goblin Barrels whenever we get the chance. I'm going to try to go Dart Goblin to start to snipe the Demolisher. And then we can go for probably Ice Spirit here. Don't know if it's going to work. Doesn't look like it's going to work. That's going to be a ton of damage on us. I hate how good Demolisher is. I'm not going to lie. That card is obnoxious. We're going to go for Wall Breakers plus Valkyrie. And the Valkyrie does get pushed by the Wall Breakers usually. Oh! Oh. That's not good. That's bad. That's really bad, man. How dare you do such a thing to me? All right, we're going to go Princess, and then we'll try to do the same play that we did the last game, where we're going to go for like a Valkyrie and then do the Juke Barrel. So I'm going to go Goblin Gang hopefully soon. We'll have to wait and see, depending on what we get from our opponent. Okay, he's just going to drop a Knight. That's good. That's really good. All right, so our game plan right now, we go in for the Dart Goblin on the left-hand side. He'll kill the Knight, then go in for the Valkyrie, and then also go in for the Goblin Barrel at the same time. So this should work out really well. A bunch of stuff flowing at our opponent, it's going to stress him out like crazy. I don't know if he's even trying to defend that. It doesn't look like he cares. Like, look at his tower. Look at his tower, guys. That's insane. All right, we're the Wall Breakers here. We can sack the left-hand side and just not get 3 crown. I think that's the best strategy. Because if we can take out the tower on the other side, then we're going to win the game. Because we've done more damage than him, and that's pretty impactful. So we're going to go in for a Goblin Barrel here. He's going to Firecracker. That's not that big of a worry. Especially since we have 37 seconds left. We have a lot of time to make this happen. We're going to go Goblin Gang because he's going to zap the left. And then he's still going to take damage. Then he has to worry about the Goblin Gang. He's down a lot of elixir. Yeah, he's not going to keep that tower alive. Let's go. So even if you're in a deplorable position where you feel like you're losing, as long as you play semi-okay, that's all it takes to take the towers and make a comeback. Can't guarantee that I'm going to win, but we are playing pretty well right now. I am going to take a ton of damage here. I just need to kill these Firecrackers, actually. That's the main nuisance here. That is the main worry. If the Wall Breaker connects, we will win. Oh, that didn't do enough. That didn't do enough. That did not do enough. Oh my gosh. What if he Hog Riders me? Can we just do this and cheese him? Can we cheese him for the one time? Can we cheese him for the one time? Yes, sir. Snagging an uncomfortable win, but winning ugly is something I learned about in tennis, and it translates pretty perfectly over to Clash Royale too, as we are out here at 7-1 and not 7-2. Let's keep it up. We've won 2 in a row, and I feel like we found our 3rd victim. As you guys probably already know, this deck is way better in the original ladder game mode because everyone's running Goblin Drill, and then you got Valkyrie and you just laugh at them because Goblins get countered by Valkyrie very easily. And unfortunately, in the Grand Challenge that we're playing right now, not everyone has Goblin Drill because Goblin Drill is not an unlocked evolution. So it is what it is. It'd be that way. I wish that Clash Royale allowed you to play the new evolutions right out of the jump, but I don't know. They just haven't done that yet. Goblins can counter Wizard, if you guys didn't know. Very cool trade. We ended up dropping 2 elixir. He dropped 5, and then his elixir took a dive. So he's in a bad spot. He's down a lot of elixirs. I think we can go Wall Breakers here, and they both connect maybe onto the Royal Ghost if we're lucky. If the Royal Ghost stops it, oh my gosh, bro. That is extraordinarily unlucky for us. I hate that that happened. I feel like I deserved a hit on the tower. Probably because the Royal Ghost is just such a sleepy card, you know, it just doesn't always accomplish what it's supposed to. But for him, it performed miracles. All right, we're going to get the Princess down, and he's going to try to counter the Valkyrie and the Princess with 1 card, so he might be spamming a lot of elixir afterward. I feel like this guy's vicious. I feel like he's going to be a pretty annoying player. Yeah, that's exactly what we thought. So I want to go in for probably goblins afterward. I can't... Oh, that prince hit me. That sucks. That was not supposed to happen. Also, I honestly believe that the wizard evolution just has way too much health. Like, whenever I look at it, the shield just survives way longer than it should. So I might lose this game, but we're going to try our hardest to make a comeback. I mean, we have a pretty good position here. He's just eating a bunch of damage. If we princess at the river, he's going to have to respond to that. Then his units are going to go towards the king tower, and I can ignore that. Then I can go for Goblin Barrel because I can throw more stuff at him. And then he's going to just drop more units towards the king tower, right? And go goblins here. Oh, he's not even defending. Wait, we can come back. We can come back. He's actually throwing a little bit. You know, I was throwing, but now it's a little game of ping pong where we're both throwing out here, brother man. Get a prince. That's beautiful. I hate the wizard evolution shield, though. Like, the fact that it kills goblins and has the survivability is insane. Like, that put me in such a bad position when I didn't have my Valkyrian cycle. So if I learned something, you got to have your Valkyrian cycle at all points in time when they go in for those type of plays. All right, we're going to do this. Maybe we can take 2 towers here if we're lucky. I have no idea. I bet you he just ignores everything. Yeah, he seems like that type of player. Gonna Evo Zap as well. It's just gonna be obnoxious. All right, we gotta go Dart Goblin. We gotta go Princess. And we somehow have to defend all of this. I think it is possible if I can get like a Valkyrie down. So then we can go in for Goblins afterward. But he's gonna NATO, so it's not easy. All right, we're gonna Ice Spirit. Then we're gonna go Goblin Gang afterward after that connects. And we have to stop the Prince somehow, but I don't think it's possible. We gotta go Wall Breakers. If I can get a Valkyrie down, we might be okay. I mean, if we can just get this Valkyrie down on the Bandit. Yo, wait, no, left side, please. Oh, barely a loss, guys. So I guess if you match into someone with Evo Zap, Tornado, Wizard, and a Rail Ghost, it's a really tough matchup. So that is the only game that we've lost so far with this deck. We won 2 in a row and then lost that. But hey, we'll bounce back in the next one, and hopefully we don't match into someone with Double Spell and a Wizard Evolution with Rail Ghost. And there was a gigantic silver lining for that match. Despite it being a miserable start and a not so favorable matchup, we were still able to make a comeback and almost win a game where we seemed down and out. Since this deck has a chance against hard counters, it's a big W in my book. Let's go! We are matching into a top 200 player. So, you know what, guys? It's time for us to be his slayer. We're going to go in for a barrel immediately, and he's going to go in for a knight, so it's fine. Going to get some nice damage here. Definitely want to go in for a Valkyrie, but also at the same time, I'm a little bit petrified after realizing that we lost the last game because our opponent ended up having a Wizard and we did have Valkyrie and Cycle. I'm still going to go for it here. Maybe he arrows me. We'll see. I can go in for an Ice Spirit. And with the Dart Goblin, we're not going to take that much damage. I mean, it does get one. Oh, wow. Not expect him to go bowler like that. That's just weird. That's kind of clunky, man. It is going to work pretty well for him, but I wasn't anticipating that. All right, we're a Princess, and we can go for Goblins round on top of the bowler, so it's not bad. Definitely not a deplorable position. We won 2 games in a row. We lost 1. I think it's time for us to make a comeback. The Princess didn't get hit by the bowler shot. Really big. I bet you he goes in for an Inferno Dragon. So we're going to Ice Spirit here, and then we're going to go Goblin Barrel off to the side, so it's going to be harder for him to do anything. If we can get Wall Breakers down, that would have been huge, but it didn't work. I think if we were able to protect the Princess, we would have just won the game instantly. Anyway, we want to stack more Princesses because they apply more passive pressure than a Dart Goblin, where the Dart Goblin is a better card at damaging down the balloon. So that's the card that we want to keep in our hand. Also, going for a Valkyrie here might not be a bad decision. I'm going to go Goblins. Don't want to take any damage from that Knight, so it's important for us to preserve our tower. And then we're going to see what he does against this Princess. Maybe Lumberjack. It won't kill, though, so let's go for a Valkyrie, and maybe he'll go... Oh, dude, another Wizard player! So unlucky today with these matches. I guess Wizard is a very strong card. Anyway, we do have to go Ice Spirit here, and then I think we just let it go and it dies eventually. All right, can we go like Goblin Gang, Wall Breakers, a Goblin Barrel, and just drop it all and just see if this guy gets stressed out or not? I think that's what we do. Let's do this. He'll respond to the Wall Breakers first because his mechanics will make him. Like, he's good enough to do that. Yeah, now he's toasted. He's top like 200, but he's actually getting absolutely wrecked right now. That's what we're looking for. All right, so I think we can just ignore most of this stuff and then go for a Valkyrie on the bowler. And then try to go Princess on the other side. Yeah, and then do this. And then see what we can do. Maybe we can cook. If we're able to just, like, pull the balloon with the Valkyrie evolution, that's huge. We play that so well. I don't know if you guys noticed. Ooh, we almost got cooked. We almost got cooked. He almost got cooked. That was crazy close. All right, we're going to have to go and drop everything that we own on the right-hand side because we need to take his tower there. But I don't think we're taking left. It would be pretty crazy if we did. Okay. Yeah, we're not taking left there at all. I go Valkyrie, Wall Breakers, Goblin Barrel on the other side. Trying to get the Valkyrie pushed to the tower is the big deal here. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Insanely good. We're going to go Goblin Gang as well. And we're going to try to go and spam more stuff because if he gets to any elixir with this bowler, we'd probably lose the game. So we have to go in. We have to go in for the win with the wall breakers and Goblin Barrel immediately, pretty much. And then we can go in for a Goblin Surround on the bowler. So I think we win with the wall breakers, Goblin Barrel on the right. Yeah! 2 towers at 1! Let's go. That's insane. Top 200 player. You lost 2-0, buddy. Let's get it. That is a dominant display, and that is what we call a comeback after taking a fat L to Wizard Evolution with a pretty big sizable amount of splash damage. We play against another dude with Wizard Evolution Bowler Tornado. And also, we don't really have great anti-air answers besides Dart Goblin. And we beat someone that finished 856 in the world on ladder and also top 200 in the world in global tournaments. So a massive W. That match epitomizes the fact that this deck can stress out anyone. Even the best players in the world can't keep up. And after that lucky win, collecting 2 towers at the same time, we're ready for our lucky drop. Please give me something good. Okay, we didn't get anything rare. Well, that's already very good for this account. If we can get some rare cards, we can level up our Wizard or Hog Rider, which we use in our main deck. Please, rare cards. No! Scammed. Gold drop is by far the worst thing that you can get in the rare drop, but hey, at least it wasn't a common, so not the worst thing in the world. Let's bounce on to the next game. Last game of the day. Will we end on a win or a loss? Hopefully, it will be a W. Come on, Clash. We don't cut any games out when we play on this channel. Everything goes in, no matter if it's bad commentary, no matter if it's good games, no matter what happens, we just throw it up in here. So, unless I stutter over my words a billion times, it's just going to go in. And even then, I've don't even care. This is the most authentic, most memey, most chaotic experience ever. For the main channel, what I do is I play for an hour, and then I put in the most entertaining games, whether of win or loss. I cut out so many boring wins where the same thing happens over and over and over again. It's like, okay, I 3-crowned you because you don't know how to defend against Golem. Or maybe I play against Lava Hound for 5 games in a row. I'm just like, it just gets cut out. Wow. Did I just summon the Lava Hound? I think I summoned the Lava Hound, guys. So, yeah, I'd like to win this. It'd make me very happy. I don't know how I'm supposed to defend, though. I actually don't know. I'm going to go Wall Breakers Goblins and then go Goblin Gang, maybe. I don't know. I think if we go Princess, it could be fun. Okay, he's got a cannon. That's not a good play on his end, I'm pretty sure. And go for a Valkyrie to kill the Barbarians. Goblins are doing mad work. I just need to not get 3-crowned. That is my mission right now. Don't get 3-crowned, guys. Wait, does that go to the king? No, the Valkyrie went back. Dang, Valkyrie, you're so dumb. You're supposed to be smarter than that, Valkyrie. Okay, well, this is awesome. Why are you wasting elixir? What are you doing? It's so nice to see that, sir. All right, he's going to Void, and that does not kill my Spear Goblins. So I'm pretty confident that I can just defend this Inferno Dragon and then go for, Wall Breakers, Goblin Barrel, Ice Spirit all at the same time and just throw it all at once. I think this could work. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. We take the tower. The Ice Spirit's going to go and clean house. Look at that Ice Spirit freezing the tower for a century.
One eternity later.
There's always this pet peeve in my head, this dude, how dare he block the tower health with the emote, so now we're not able to see it. Whenever I'm doing the main channel, we love showing how much damage each card does to the tower for the edits. And then, I just look at that, I'm like, no, you just ruined it. You ruined our editing. But, I think our editor here on the second channel, he's got it covered. We're going to show you guys how much damage that Ice Spirit Spear Goblin did. All right, we're going to try to pummel him. I mean, this is super scary still because I don't know if I can kill this stuff. I don't love this. I'm not McLovin in it, guys, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not McLovin it. All right, we're going to have to do this. Princess off to the side. If we can kill that, we're chilling. All right. Well, we have the Ice Spear. We're most certainly chilling now. 23 seconds. Can we protect the princess at all costs? No, I'm bad. But maybe I'm good enough to win. Who knows? Find out on the next episode of Will I Get Killed by Arrows? Maybe not. Looking good, guys. Looking superb. Oh, my goodness. Just body block, body block, body block, body block. Don't get body bagged by arrows. He's going to mine her, but it's not going to be digging down in time. Honestly, it didn't even matter. His tower's at 500 HP. I was gassing it up and hyping it up, but he was going to get demolished in 2 seconds. Look at all the stuff we had flowing in his face. And we also had Evolve Goblin Barrel. Not that it helps because, you know, both the goblins can't be concentrated on one tower. Even in the face of a Lava Hound deck with literally 0 anti-air answers, this deck prevailed. The absolute amount of spam that you can throw at your opponent will surely prevail as long as you play semi-decently. Don't forget to barrel the like button if you enjoyed today's video, subscribe for more content, and have an amazing rest of your day.